I'm Michael Diemar. I am the editor of this magazine, The Classic, and next to me is...
I'm Mary Pelletier, and I am a contributing editor to The Classic.
This is the second issue of the magazine. We launched the first issue at APAD in April 2019, and this is the second issue.
And we're here at Pavilion Wagram, launching during Photos Discovery, the Vintage Photography Fair, and very excited to be here.
Somebody who's decided not to appear on camera is our publisher, Bruno Tartarin. And I think it's really important to stress that the magazine was his idea. It was his idea to do something to boost the whole market for classic photography, to spread knowledge about it, and he really put his whole soul into pulling this off, and it's worked really great. So for the second issue we partnered with Harry Photo, and it's turned out to be the most popular magazine at the fair.
The interview with Sylvia is a very long-form interview about the history of the collection of photographs at the Bibliothèque Nationale. She's been working there for over 30 years and knows their hundreds of thousands of photographs inside and out. So we talked a lot about her history with the collection, but also the history of how the collection has been acquired, assembled. We talk a little bit about preempting at auctions in France and the different ways that they engage with dealers in the market from the BNF, and how the community sort of works around that wonderful resource that's been around for so long. And we kind of also go into a bit about the different research that is being done right now, and how they're adding to the collection, and how people are utilizing the collection in new ways, especially as things are digitized and made more available to the public. So it's a really wide-ranging interview, and brilliant that we got to speak to her about her career and where she works.
The other thing that I'm really pleased about this issue is because I think a lot of people, when they hear the term classic photography, they think, oh, we're talking about works that cost 50,000, 100,000, a million. And in this issue, we have a very interesting interview with a couple of new collectors, Max and Katarina Renason. And they collect the work of Giorgio Sommer. And you can buy these for 80 to 300 euros. And I think it's great that photography, that's something great about photography, because if you're talking about that kind of money, you wouldn't get much sculpture or painting for it, but you can get some incredible photographs for that money. And we also have a piece by the legendary dealer Stephen White, who's written a piece on his collection of front page photographs. And these appeared on the covers of newspapers in the US during the 20s and 30s. So here you can see the dead bodies of Bonnie and Clyde and their shot up car. And out there, online and on at little fairs, you can buy fantastic news photographs from that period for like $10. And that's amazing. You can find something really great for that little money. For the first issue, we had 4 distributors. Shortly after it had gone into print, we had another 3. And by now, we have 21 listed here in the magazine. And since then, another 10 have come along. So the classic is growing all the time. And Mary Pelletier is also in charge of our social media as of June this year.
So if you want to follow along on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, we're there. And with the new issue, we'll be highlighting different parts of interviews, long-form interviews, some great images from the magazine, and reproducing them, and also have some information about where you can pick up the classic.